ask, is there any thought to challenging, because we hear a lot about funding the organizations, are you challenging them to also think about maybe once you fund them to start generating some type of revenue in a for-profit way?
Let's see, what do I answer? That would be great. I mean,
sure.
You know, I mean, that's great if they have an economic model that includes some revenue generating streams. That's terrific. What we've found, at least, is that there are very few successful social enterprise models, at least in the world of youth development, just because it's really hard to find the way to sort of marry mission and get the results you need with the kind of kids that our groups are serving and generating revenue. That said, there are some examples. An organization here in New York that works with ex-offenders coming out of the state and city prisons, I mean, essentially has a revenue stream because they are employing these guys to clean up in the courts and be crews. They get paid through contracts that the agencies that hire them. So I mean, there are some examples, but we actually, in fact, have looked at a few and discouraged them from spending a lot of time on building out a social enterprise stream, because we've seen a few examples of people who spend all this time, building this like cafe, and 5 kids are staffing the cafe, and it represents a drain on the budget rather than contributing any significant revenue. So we've kind of had a mixed experience with that.